Greetings dear viewers, this is Kartosael and welcome to another episode of KartoCraft. Like I mentioned in the last episode, today we're going to start working on a strip mine. No, actually it's a branch mine. I always get those two confused one way or another. And I really need to make an entrance to this place as well. However, first off, we're going to make a branch mine. And that's because I have a lot of iron, but not much of anything else. So, to get some good tools going and some enchanting and all that good stuff, we're going to have to make a branch mine. And luckily, there's a extreme hills biome right over here, I believe. Just check that. Yeah, we're in extreme hills already. And my base is just over there, so for a change, I will not have my strip mine on the other side of the world, which is really nice. So, in case you're wondering why do you want it in an extreme hills biome, I want emeralds too. And you can find those in extreme hill biomes instead of going to the meticulous practice of trading with the villagers. So that's why we're going to this extreme hills biome. And the way I'm going to set it up is not like most people would do, because it's not very effective. So why am I doing it? It looks cool. At least I hope it will look cool. I haven't really tried it out yet. So it might be just one big failure. Actually, that won't really surprise me, but we'll see. We'll see. First off, we'll have to get down all the way to Y12. Right now we're at Y63, which is way too high. And there's actually several ways to make a tunnel downwards. And the way I'm doing it is like this. Also not one of the most practical ways of doing it, but it's not as standard. You don't see a lot of people doing this, and that's actually why I am, just to be different. So I'm going to dig a hole all the way down to Y12, and I will see you over there. Alright, I dug my way down, as you can see. Came across some cavernous thingies and stuff I just excavated. And also another thing, yeah, I planted those vines on top and randomly, so they will grow downwards and this will become a column entirely made of vines. Also placing some water here. That way we can just fall down without dying, and I have an instant water source when I derp up, because that's more a when question, not an if question. However, as you can already see, at exactly Y12 there was lava. I'm not too pleased about that, but it could have been a lot worse. It could have been at Y13. You might wonder, why do you want to be digging at Y12? That's a lot of Y's in one sentence, by the way. Well, I like to dig at this level because it does give you the ability to find diamond, as that's level 16 and below. And it's not too deep, so you won't get mangled with the bedrock. And if you find a vein of minerals, it's possible that this is the top of a vein, not the vine, sorry. However, if you were digging close to bedrock, those large veins could not be found, at least not below you. So that's my reasoning for doing it. And well, you just have to pick a number, and I chose this number, which is just generally what this is all about. So what's next is making a little workspace here. After that we're going to make branches in those two directions first. And the way I'm going to create those branches is the part that's going to be a bit inefficient, you could say. And I will explain that, of course, but I think it's better if I first make that little workstation and continue my explanation thereafter. Alright, so I put down some extra vines and the tunnel is starting to get all green, which is good. And I made a little workspace for myself. So we've got our chest here, dirt, more dirt in the future, gravel and stuff like that. And we have our, well, I had to put them somewhere, and cobble here. And all weird and wondrous materials in here. And of course a bit of furnace area as well. We need that eventually. Not as many as I put down, but it just looks better in my opinion. Could also remove those stairs and put furnaces in there, which will solve the lighting problem. Actually, let's just do that. Let's make it even more decadent. Ah, this works out perfectly. I hear a lot of people actually, well, it's not really whining, it's not really moping, but they're not entirely happy with the new inventory things. The ones I love so much. I guess I can see that point. I mean, the inventory right now is a bit broken. So I can understand where they're coming from, but I mean, we'll get used to it and it probably will be fixed. So, it's my little workstation. And I put it in here because I'm going to put the branches over there. And once I depleted those branches, which I will explain in a bit, I will tunnel that way and create new branches. So, how I'm going to do this and why it's inefficient. First off, the way I usually do it, which is much more efficient, is in groups of 5. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I put a column over there for looks, because I always watch my function, no, my form. And I dig a tunnel like this, that way. And we scoot over, get the column here, and we dig again like this. Now here it is a zombie. Well, we'll get to him later, I suppose. This is rather efficient because, let's skip that. If you dig a tunnel over here, you will see the ores here and here. And if you dig here, you see the ores there and there. The chances that there are ores in this file is very slim, because most ore veins are not one wide. So that works perfectly. However, the way I have it set up now is in groups of 7. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. As you can see, it's exactly the same as my base. Although this is birchwood, I fancied something different. So we have 1, 2, dang it, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, yes. Now why is this inefficient? If I dig this way and do the same over here, you see a 5 wide gap between those. So you see all the ores in here and all the ores in here, but in between this you don't. And that's a lot of area. That's a 3 wide area in which ores can be. If you were to put another tunnel here and there, you would get that, but you will have a tunnel, a wall, and a tunnel, and a wall, and a tunnel, and a wall. So you're digging a lot more than would be required. It's extremely inefficient, so that's not what I'm going to do either. Because, you know, a bit of inefficiency I don't mind, but there's a limit. So what I'm going to do, a tunnel over here, and a tunnel over there. So you have this one wide thing, which is extremely inefficient, but apart from that, you have this free white thing again, which isn't all that bad. And it looks kind of nice, I suppose. I hope, actually. So I'm going to prepare this part for the actual tunnel branches, and I'll be back. Alright, so I put up this part, decided for cobble walls, did the same thing behind my chest. Did I just hear a pet die? Oh, whatever. I did sleep in my bed, so I have set my spawn. I could move this tunnel up one, this way. That would make it a bit more efficient, I suppose. Being over there, it would have 2 blocks until the next, and it would be 2 blocks between that. It will be more evenly spaced. However, it would be really asymmetrical, and that would annoy me greatly. So I'll do it like this, even though it's not as efficient as I'd like. However, there is an advantage to that. For my actual base, not the one that way, but the actual one I was still planning, I'm going to need a lot of stone and a lot of dirt, so having this extra does help. Now, how I dig these things is I take a like that, stack of 10 torches, like so, put up my F3, and I dig a 3 high tunnel. Only the entrance is 2 high, and there is a block here to indicate this is the entrance, because these tunnels are going quite a way, and eventually I'm going to extend this tunnel and then branch off again with these kind of things, and they will intersect with these tunnels. Those intersections will not have these, so I know their exits from this side, and this is where I started them. So in order to keep this reasonably well lit, I go until my block lighting says 6, slap 1 torch on the floor and continue until I ran out of 10 torches. And this is the disadvantage of digging extreme hills. You can see how fast these blocks go, and this one's going a lot slower. That's because it's a silverfish block who randomly spawn nowadays in extreme hills. And these, awkwardly enough, did not call their brothers to arms. Now I'm not going to attack them because I'm already level 36 and I can't enchant yet. Which is actually one of the reasons why we're doing this. So I'm going to continue digging at this tunnel until all 10 torches are finished. And I just removed one from the wrong stash. Oops. And this is of course the advantage. I'm actually doubting if I should just leave it there until I have a silk touch and a fortune. I think I will, because I won't be needing it anytime soon. So I'm going to mark this one as this will mean I have an emerald in here that still needs to be dug. So I'll do that in that way, and I'll keep digging. And this is of course the very reason I came here. Diamonds. Oh. That's a good haul. 4 diamonds, not bad. Which brings my total diamond amount up to 8, which allows me to actually build an enchanting table, because you need 5 of those. Well, technically you need 2, but I don't have any obsidian, so I need a diamond pick, which is 3 diamonds. So in total, your first enchanting table will cost you 5. Did I take out the wrong torch again? Yes, yes I did. I sometimes amaze even myself. So we'll go off the entire enchanting thing in a short bit, but first I'll dig out this tunnel. And more diamonds. This is extreme. First the black coal, then the blue coal. Going to need a lot of coal to fire up all those. And redstone. This is quite a field day I'm having here. Anyway, as I was trying to say, I'm going to need a lot of coal to fire up all those furnaces. Not that I'm probably going to fire them all at once, but I want to be able to if I must. And let's see. I do fill this up after I'm done digging to ensure that no mobs will spawn. This is on the road I'm digging, so I'm not going to fill that up. I should have. And let's see how big this hole is. Oh, I'm like, oh! My word, those are 6. No, 8 even. Did I just see some iron over there? No, I didn't. That was a good diamond hole. And the tunnel's also almost done. Just 2 torches left. And redstone, exactly where I want to place my torch. That's a pity. Alright. I probably should look over there, but yeah, I probably should. Nothing. More iron. And I still need to go a little bit that way, but I need to check it. Right, I just went 4 more in after the last torch. That was stupid. So that the, well, not on this side, but if I would make another of those larger branch tunnels over there, that it would be alright. So, heading back. I know you could space these torches apart a bit more. As you can see, light does not drop below 10. Technically, oh, I think I could put them down there. No, one closer. Like such. However, in the case of actually forgetting to light it up, or to fill it up actually, it would still provide a little bit of light. So, during digging at that tunnel, of course I discovered a lot of this tunnel as well. So that's going to be more of a cobble collection tunnel. And we found a haul of 12 diamonds, which is, well, which is just remarkable really. I never found that much diamonds on such a small track. I'm amazed, in a very positive way. However, I am going to finish digging out this tunnel, and then we'll return back to the surface to get our enchanting going. So I'll see you then. Here we are, back at base. We have the obsidian and the diamond to start enchanting. However, we do not have any cows. So I'm going to make a map. and enlarge it. And we're going to search for some cows. Let's see how big it is now. Too small. Still too small. Let's see. I would like it one bigger, to be honest. Anyway, I'll start exploring and try to find some cows. Here we are. I finally found some cows. Actually, there were some cows across over there as well, but that's the closest colony of cows I have, so I want to keep those because all these cows I'm gonna slaughter to get my immediate fix of leather, and the cows across the water I will keep. And as you can see, I'm surrounded by a lot of water on every side, so yes, that's a bit of a pity. Anyway, I'm going to kill some cows now and hope I'll get a lot of leather, and I'll see you back at base. And I'm back. It is taking me quite a journey to find a decent amount of cows to get my enchanting going, and now I finally have my enchanting table as well as a couple of books. Not nearly as much books as I would have liked, to be quite honest, because I ran out of paper. Certainly something I was not expecting. Anyway, let's finish this episode off with an enchant. I won't be able to get the maximum level of enchantments, so I won't be wasting my diamond tools on anything less than level 30. Because, yeah, 20 is the highest I can go now. I still need 4 more, I believe. So what I am going to do is create a iron pick and enchant up to level 20, because I can find levels a lot faster than I can find diamonds. So why did I only take 2 iron? That was just plain stupid. Anyway. Oh yeah, those are new as well. Not quite sure however I would use those. Anyway. Oh, doing it all wrong. Oh, 22. It's certainly not bad. I would have really liked a fortune or a silk touch, but that will do for now. So I want to thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time.